Holness was in court yesterday. Big court for fraud. Millions. He's in court. And it weren't looking good for him. But I'm just here to say, where is this in the newspaper? Where is this on the news? Where is that information? This was yesterday. 13th. People, your fault. Your fault. And you're not going to sit down and say, your prime minister is in court for one heap of fraud, bro. One heap. This person, you know, that's... Please, soldier, will not get them the type of money there, bro. Are you in with the thing? Can't you see what you're used to do, bro? Remember, once and twice a civilian. Know what? Listen, this thing is going to have to come to a point of, you understand, stop or whatever. Because when I don't speak up for nothing, when I don't stand for nothing, and this is why I'm getting so much bullshit. Your prime minister is in court for big fraud. And he was in yesterday. And there's not one mention of it. You can't follow it up today in the paper of Jamaica. Why? Because it's all controlled. It ain't an if or a must. Maybe them it's controlled. They tell you what they want to do. So they'll throw a couple of scammer or a couple of man with them shoot or kill and say, when is it going to be enough?
Yeah, so you said somebody come to you and tell you, say, the girl with the man burn up is actually her daughter.
She said, the lady actually say, well, I never meet she talk to somebody. She say, you know, said the little girl with them find dead, you know my daughter, and I rape her and kill her. So me I say, why would I rape her?
Yeah.
And you don't know about it.
As the mother.
As the mother. And like the first thing where you ask, for say, the little boy, him can be molested at home.
So that means that she as the mother, she have an idea. So that
she probably have an idea. There was another instance where this girl that came on Facebook, it was a big woman. Mm-hmm. She come on Facebook and she said her stepfather was molesting her, and all she was at home, she was praying for the day when her mom would walk in and catch him. And the day when her mother walked in and catch him, you know what her mother did? Beat her and tell her if she talk.
So the mother that you feel like the mother they also knows that I go on?
For me, there's a lot of things that is being covered up in households.
So why would
because we have our integrity and our pride and we don't want it crushed. There's a lot of things that is being swept underneath the mat. Mm-hmm. And because we are saying, oh, out there in the world.
So if you meet pardon and the mother knows that but why him kill her?
Yeah, because probably him kill her for driver fear and the mother say you next.
Okay.
Look at it that way.
So but the mother, so what you think? So if the mother did know all along and she keep her mouth shut, why not him just feel like say boy I'm gonna send a dead signal to the mother?
Probably the mother, and bottom line is this. You did know that being a manipulator, you can manipulate somebody to believe anything that you want them to believe. You manipulate them to the point that if you say red is blue, yes it is blue. Wow. You and I know that. Yeah. You have persons out there where if them say to you, say, follow me go down this, even though you have person who say if them go down this, them are going to get hurt. No man, I'm a friend, me I follow him because he will protect me. But at the same time, because you have so much belief in him carry you go lower you to your death. Okay. How much time we see friend kill friend?
Well, that's true. So you believe, so the mother then, you are saying that this man manipulated the mother, but when she did that, she wasn't saying it with any farmer like.
She actually act mad. She actually behaved like a psychopath. So who knows what was happening in the house? Probably he was abusing both of them sexually, and probably the little girl just couldn't take it no more, and for him just fear say she had the one way I gonna make everybody know.
Okay. I remember I go to school Friday.
You understand? Yeah. It's just like the little boy. It's just like the little boy we're missing. Yeah. As well we just say.
Right.
Alright, you have him in an abusive home.
Yeah.
Whether it be molesting, beating, whatever.
Yeah.
But somebody there knows what he's going through. There's nobody there to help. Yeah. What would be the next step? Run. Yeah, and if him run and him there somewhere, him not there nowhere far. It's just that he's watching them from a distance though.
Okay.
Without them even knowing that he's there.
So that means that if someone is putting him up, that person also know. Probably you would have say he must be reaching out to that person and making the person know.
Alright, for me that person probably have a fear too. Even if that person put him up.
Okay.
That person have a fear based on what if the family member is that vile or that vicious where things can happen to them.
Yeah.
Probably they might think about for them well-being and for them family and for them children well-being as well.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of scenarios around the one situation.
So if them are protect the little boy, even if them are go free him, them not go free him with person knowing they say them.
No, I don't think they would.
Okay.
I don't think they would.
So
Because for me, I don't think I would either say free him to the extent where him end up go back in the same abuse.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me just to tell you my point of view, I would have tried to house him for as long as I can, but try to reach out to a counselor, somebody where that person they have higher authority where them can deal with the situation at hand and get him justice. That's how would have been that's my point of view.
Maybe my undergo some. Maybe them undergo some stress. Them angle him somewhere, but him not talk out. So the only way him get now, I for go away. And them say them see him, but can't say yes. And by them for go at him gone.
Gone?
Yeah, them on the news say him gone.
Okay.
Like him go so and that the police say if them did go the other way, them would have catch him. And him sister asked. She beg him for come home because them love him.
Okay, so you don't
So
really think...
me not think him dead or maybe... But... Not at the other part again because sometimes a shallow grave them put them in a...
Simple.
Him about the height at him just lick a tall at him.
Okay. So the uncle say him afraid to go up on the road because people say him look wicked. You don't really think the uncle have anything to do with him if him dead or anything to do with him if it's some form of abuse in the home?
You think so?
You think so? So why the uncle afraid to go up on the road?
Well, him say people say him look wicked, so people like accuse him, you know.
But
so
maybe him do something where the people them know say him do things and him try to cover it up.
Okay. So you think by him saying that he's afraid to go out on the road actually a spark something in a people's mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because why you afraid?
Well, if him afraid, but as what you
but
say
maybe him all a beat, him a angle him away and the little boy now know say if him talk, people can't hear certain things happen to him and them not talk out.
Okay.
So that's why them would have say him wicked.
Okay. So you say maybe the uncle people are aware so the uncle deal with him a bit rough or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
And him just afraid for talk.
Just really that.
You know, so the man look like all cross, mate.
So you say the little girl have a boyfriend and him get jealous?
You know, yeah, that everybody a post on TikTok say, them the stepmother say, unless she ain't condone with him though.
So about the little boy, why them all just kill a little boy so?
Boy, I mean, no, a wicked time you live in a man and people are wicked. Say, him here say them have a abandoned house with 2 tanks and 1 pit there. So them for go search it.
Oh, Rasta said that?
No, that's another man.
Oh, so them
On
for go
TikTok.
search it?
Search the abandoned yard where they have the 2 tank and the pit.
So yeah, said that if the little boy Eve have a problem at home and somebody kind of hide him from them, you don't think they would have hide him for so long?
No,
so
them would have more for carry him go on the
station. So I kill him
kill
then.
them, kill the little boy.
Okay.
You couldn't have the little boy so long and him under age, you're crazy.
Okay.
What happened to the little youth? A wickedness and them parents must hold accountable for it. Because them say them have an abandoned house and 2 tank and 1 pit. And that means everybody has say. So them have to go search there with the police.
So when you say you don't feel like him might go through some abuse and him have somebody with him always tell him problem too and them keep him, like them hide him from the family.
Me no feel so long and you know the penalty you pay for it. No sir. Me feel so you have to go get somebody and search the house. the abandoned yard want search. Because wickedness that. All the hear the mother or the auntie or the family member, them are wicked. Me know that them wicked.
Yeah.
For you hear them a wickedness that.
But the uncle said he's free to go on the road or go on a search for it because people say him wicked, him look wicked, so, you know.
Me not think the uncle have nothing to do with it. The people have not to have that. And the family member, them at the yard, them for go target, not the uncle.
Okay, so alright, the little girl where them claim to say that her father burned her. You know, that one, what you think really? You think it's him killer her?
Of course, it's him, because them a say, him did that molest the little girl.
Okay. So even if him a molest her for such a long time, why you think now him just thinks him a go kill her?
Because you see a big girl now, and maybe she have walk and I say it to everybody.
Okay.
So you know, say from she said, the school teacher got involved. Because remember when more than one thing we talk, and we reach this principal, or the, what do I call it? The guidance counselor had done it done. Because everything the guidance counselor call the principal and bring in the police.
Okay, so the mother, what do you think the mother did at the time? What happened to the mother? Why?
Me don't know them people are too careless here, man. Them have too much spouse, too much dirty spouse on them pitney. And them know enough of them spouse are pervert.
Okay. Yeah man, so you're my boss. Have you ever noticed that every year in Jamaica on a yearly basis, you have a season for everything? Like for instance, you have a season of the year when kids are dying and are going missing. You have a next season where police just misbehave. You have a next season where be a domestic violence man a kill woman. What you think and most people don't realize it's a cycle. What you think caused that cycle throughout the years?
Yeah. They know me now go run in my fire.
Yeah.
I feel like say yo, it's an occurring thing for true. You see me? It's an occurring thing for true. But at the same time, I don't feel like so we can help it, you know, unless we turn police to, you know. You understand? Yeah. But at the same time, we can always try to help one another, but Jamaican people are pretty much all for themselves half of the time, you see me? Yeah. I cannot say for everybody, but on a general, we do know that Jamaican people typically stay for themselves, you see me?
Yeah.
So half of the time, what else we can say more than for us? Do what you can do, help out where you can help, you see me? And try not to get yourself killed, you see me? What else?
Yeah, but constantly repeating, and that may I say.
You're right about that one, my friend, but again, you see it, what, year before last, like 3-4 years?
Yeah.
So yeah, true, every year it happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what can you do more than keep who you consider as a loved one safe?
Okay.
You see me? Because at the end of the day, we're not police ourselves. You see me? And we're also not a bad man, so we try not to be a criminal on the street as well, you see me?
Okay, we're not police, you know, but on a year-to-year basis, you see? What do you think the government can take into consideration in order for creating better preventative measures for these issues?
Why? What them not try so far? What them not try so far?
Why?
That is the thing. That is the thing.
Yeah.
The police force done do what them can do. You see me? So we never go fight them out.
Yeah.
You understand? And the people, as I said, the people for themselves don't look out for them one another.
Okay.
You understand? So again, even in the occurrence of year-to-year basis, the most we can do is try to bring it down. Okay. You see me? For the few people we consider say, yo, alright, they might try to keep them family safe, or even them friends.
Yeah.
You understand? And the only set of people really pray for others is a Christian.
Okay.
You see me? And if it's not a Christian, it's just a person who grew up in a Christian family.
Alright, so since you talk about Christianity, you think it is like if on a yearly basis there's a set of negative beings or is a spiritual warfare or something where every
man. Remember we are Jamaican people now, so it's all about the energy, you know.
So you think we're not fasting and praying enough against certain principalities and
indefinitely, my friend. Indefinitely, because it's not everybody. A matter of fact, we can give you a proper statistics.
Yeah.
You see me? For all Jamaican people really attend church.
Yeah.
You see me? Say for instance, on a full level, I mean not even I gotta say yo at the exact number.
Yeah.
But on a full level, out of 100%. You can tell us say yo, it's only 20% people really responsible for them one another.
Yeah. So
and when we talk about Christians, you see me, it's only 20%. Literally.
So you say most of us will not be with brothers keeper.
No.
So you think the government still should influence people to look more on a godly look for life from a more godly perspective, and you know this will kind of decrease some of them things there?
No, the question is the government themselves a part of Christianity?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but that is the question, you know.
For instance, they have control over the police. Why the police them have behave so bad? Because you just say, no, some of these issues we ourselves cannot solve them unless we become a part of the police. But the police sometimes is even the issue.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you have to remember why most ghetto youths are typical persons go through to be a police. You see me? It's either them being a come from an inner city where them say, yo, them want change.
Yeah.
You see me? But at the same time, in that same inner city there,
Yeah.
it become like a two-sided kind. So you have one side where say them want a change, so you have a one side say, yo, them want the change because them want to be same way in the inner city. You see me? With a free mind, at least. You see me? And anyway you look on it, even when them step in and say them do it with a free mind, them still mix. You see me?
So we are saying, man, why some of the police them stay so it's because them bring that grievance and that bad man mentality from the community.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, brother.
So you're saying that the government, basically you just said that the government is not evaluating them right. Them just throw some gun, give even some.
Only if I say, yo, them a throw some gun, give them. And evaluations can be, what do you call it? What's a word? It can be, what do you call it, covered or reflected. You see me? Because you can look for your image and adjust that image them give you.
Yeah.
But once them come from in front of you,
Yeah.
them give a different image.
Okay.
You see me? So you have to say, as me say, yo, it's a two-sided thing.
Yeah.
You see me? Whether it's good or bad, after the time, them are going to show you the good,
Yeah.
but them not going to show you the bad.
Okay.
You understand? So you're not going to realize that or even pick that up until way after.
Okay.
You see me? What you can do about it after that?
Okay.
Done, gone, right?
Alright.
Exactly.
Thank you for your
So,
words. You see?
true,
Very
my general.
informative, my boss.
Hot water channel,
Yeah.
straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people them. Original generous speak. Same way. Man, big up hot water channel, no ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.